husband's ex-wife showed up at our door with his twins he never knew existed minus on the day we brought our newborn home from the hospital. I never imagined my first day home with my newborn would end with my husband discovering he had 8-year-old twins he never knew about, but that's exactly what happened when we opened our front door to find his ex-wife standing there with 2 children who had his exact smile. After 36 hours of labor and a C-section, all I wanted was to settle into our carefully prepared nursery with our daughter Emma. My husband Ryan had just carried me and the baby from the car, both of us exhausted but blissfully happy. We'd been married 3 years, tried for a baby for 2, and finally our little girl was here. We were barely through the door when the doorbell rang. Ryan answered while I sat down with Emma, expecting it to be one of our parents dropping off a meal. Instead, I heard a woman's voice say, "Not Ryan." It's been a while. I looked up to see a tall brunette woman I'd never met with 2 children half hidden behind her legs. Ryan stood frozen in the doorway, his face drained of color. "Melissa," he finally managed. "What are you? These are your children," she interrupted, gently pushing the twins forward. A boy and a girl, both with Ryan's dimpled smile and hazel eyes. "This is Aiden and Sophia. They're 8 years old." The timing made perfect sense. Ryan and Melissa had divorced 9 years ago after a brief marriage that ended when she suddenly moved across the country for a job opportunity. According to Ryan, the split had been amicable, but final pair 2 they hadn't spoken since signing the divorce papers. Ryan staggered backward, looking from the children to me holding our newborn. That's not possible," he whispered. "You would have told me." Melissa's expression hardened. "I tried. You blocked my number and email after the divorce. Remember your clean break policy? I sent certified letters to your parents' address. Parent, the only one I had for you." They were returned unopened. As the surreal scene unfolded, the twins stood silently, studying Ryan with curious eyes. The boy Aiden clutched a folded paper that looked like a school project. The girl Sophia twirled her hair exactly the way Ryan does when he's nervous. "Why now?" Ryan asked, his voice breaking. "I am getting married next month," Melissa explained. "My fiancé Dene wants to adopt them, but we need your consent. When I finally tracked you down through your parents, they told me you just had a baby." She glanced at me apologetically. "I didn't know you'd literally just come home. Your mother said you were due last week." Emma began to cry, and I felt tears streaming down my own face. This was supposed to be our perfect homecoming, not whatever this nightmare was. Ryan must have seen my distress because he suddenly snapped into action. "This isn't the time," he told Melissa firmly. "My wife just had major surgery." "Our daughter is less than 48 hours old, Daddy," the little girl said, speaking for the first time. "Are you our daddy?" The word daddy parent, which Ryan had just become to our daughter parent, hit him like a physical blow. I watched him struggle to maintain composure. "We need to talk," he told Melissa, "but not right now, please." After exchanging numbers, Melissa left with the twins, promising to call tomorrow. Before leaving, Aiden handed Ryan the paper he'd been holding, Parrot, a family tree project with a blank space where his father should be. That night, as Emma slept in her bassinet, Ryan and I had the hardest conversation of our marriage. He swore he never knew about the pregnancy. I believed him, but that didn't stop the questions flooding my mind. How would this affect our new family? What legal and financial obligations would Ryan have? Would these children be part of our lives now? "I don't know what to do," Ryan admitted, his voice hollow. "I missed 8 years of their lives. They're strangers to me, but they're my children." This morning, Ryan called Melissa and arranged to meet the twins this weekend. He's already contacted a lawyer about his rights and responsibilities. Meanwhile, I am trying to recover from major surgery while caring for our newborn, my mind spinning with what our future now looks like. Yesterday, we were a family of 3, bringing our daughter home to start our life together. Today, I am a new mother, a new wife, and suddenly unexpectedly parent a stepmother to 8-year-old twins who look exactly like my husband. Emma will never know life as an only child, and I will never forget the moment I saw my husband's smile reflected back at us from the faces of children he never knew existed.